he's brought down just inside the 25. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
A loss of 6.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the Panthers' 48-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Drake London. He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
A gain of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Minute 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning left is their running back. He tucks it and takes off. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A gain of 12. And a Panther 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. It's Young to throw here on 1st. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This a 54-yarder. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to double their lead. So a field goal game at the half. A good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Young. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Off the play fake. It's Young. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Xavier Legette, the target on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Thielen, the receiver, in motion left. 3rd and long for him here. This is Legette working the left side. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
The Falcons take over.
The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Penix on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running right, here's Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Carolina.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Young on the play action. Legette's got it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
2nd and 8. Complete to Tremble. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
A gain of 7.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Young's going to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. From the left hash, this is from 47.
47-yard attempt.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Makes the score Panthers.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance,
21.
but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Right, ready to send this one away.
For Carolina.
McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive.
At their own 27.
They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down. Robinson on the inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense attacked to deny the marker, and now a chance at a stand here with 3rd and 1.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They'll bring out the punter here. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. Pulled in at the 20. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Panthers set to take the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Motioning one of the tight ends. This drive will begin with Hubbard. Juke the defender. They can't stop him. Sent out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up.
A 6-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
3rd and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap now to Young. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 47. Hits him on the out route. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They're set up at the 35 now. Counterplay, Hubbard. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line.
The tackle made by Jesse
It's a gain of 19 on the play.
A gain of 19
and that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
1st down, Panthers.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, Young. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown.
To Chuba Hubbard.
The Panthers go up by 12. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the pistol, it's Young. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Right, ready to send this one away.
For Carolina.
McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. From the gun, it's Robinson. Jukes one defender, and he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play, and the Falcons will have a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Mooney will go in motion left. Going to the ground again on first. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
And the Panthers into the nickel set. Third down coming. Penix working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Calling this guy a home run hitter isn't exclusive to his abilities on the ground, Brock. We both know all those traits make him a threat to take the lid off a defense as a receiver like he just did too.
No question, and he can do that on short and longer routes. All he needs is just a little bit of space, whether it's near the line on a short little dump off or up the seam unopposed in space. Give him that inch, and he'll take it a mile.
Coup on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. On play action, here's Young. Caught out left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hubbard, the ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Carolina.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Back to the ground they go. Hubbard. And when they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Falcons scoop it up. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out, too. You rip possession.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. They'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
6 defensive backs out there. Falcons in the dime on 3rd. Into the hands of Leggett. This gets the first and more. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Young looking to throw. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Young working from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Young. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. It'll be Sam Martin doing the honors. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Penix on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Offense to the line for second down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That is rejected at the line, as we say in hoops. Got a hand in the passing lane up front. That's going to bring up third down. That one doesn't make it beyond the line. So they're left facing third and long. Penix. He lofts it deep left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
Intended for Ray
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
The
Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. To the air on first down. Young has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here. They send a tight end in motion. From the 22 on second down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Play action now. Young. Tremble with the grab. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. It's Hubbard. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hubbard again. Jukes out a one-stop. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 12. And a Panther first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. They run again with Hubbard. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
He was brought down.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Young to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down, Panthers.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hubbard, the ball carrier.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. It could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here he goes on the bootleg. Dumped off to his running back. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
A loss of 2.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds Sanders. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Hubbard trying to run his way in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on second down.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Young to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for the back that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
28.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Right, ready to send this one away. McLeod now returning it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're going play fake with Penix. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
And the Falcons.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Tight end going in motion here. On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's running for it. No one around. He's got space. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, 1st down.
As much as you like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll run the draw with Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Taken down right.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Penix working from the gun. Searches from the pocket. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down.
Michael Penix. A gain of 19 yards. That's another Falcons. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Here's Robinson, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. From the shotgun, Penix. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Falcons down by only 2 in the 4th. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Penix is going to throw for it. And And he's taken down. The defense maintains the 2-point lead.
The score, Panthers.
Well, they took their shot at the tie,
Falcons,
but they'll need
34.
to manufacture another score in the time remaining now as that 2-point try is unsuccessful.
It becomes a little bit tougher to punch it in for 2 when that defense knows what's on the line, too. That's a spot where their hand was forced after the touchdown. They had to do their best to surprise them with the call. Easier said, Kate, than done.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take
The Panthers
over
and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. This drive will begin with Hubbard. So call this a modest gain here, Brock. About 3 yards, second down coming up.
He was brought down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 29. He finds Sanders. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
To Jatavion Sanders. A gain of 27 on the play. And a Panther first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
Ball carrier. He was brought down by Mike Hughes. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he is to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard
You know, Kate, they
line.
always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Took off with it again. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's a gain of 20.
And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's brought down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing now. That one's caught by Mooney. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. He's got it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Again, Penix to the air. He takes it himself. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that 1st down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Young Hueku out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So yes, indeed, that is being confirmed, partner. They just said no to the penalty. What's going on?
I tell you what, Kate, if they don't want the free yards, you and I know 31 other offenses in the league who'd be happy to take them right now.
No doubt about that. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One final shot here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to wind up out of bounds, so a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So the Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.